What's up, everybody? This is Manufactured Opinion, and welcome back to my Dragon's Dogma playthrough / guide. And today I'm bringing you how to obtain the gold idol. Now, this is an awesome item that you can bring the Armorer in Grand Soren to give you access to some very high-level weapons for every single class. So you're absolutely going to want to get this item if you haven't already. But as you can see, I'm going through my completed quests. There's two quests you're going to have completed before you can do this one. One is Chasing Shadows, the other is Land of Opportunity. Now, both of these quests can be found in Grand Soren as soon as you get there, and both can be completed within Grand Soren, so you don't have to leave or kill anything or anything like that. Chasing Shadows can be found right outside the inn from a man named Mason, and Land of Opportunity can be found outside the Duke's Castle in Fornival Manor. You do not have to complete those quests in any particular way. Just make sure that you complete them and come back to the Fornival Manor in the morning. Now, after I completed both of those quests, this quest wasn't showing up. I had to leave Grand Soren and come back in. If it's not showing up for you, either try resting in the inn for a couple days or leave Grand Soren like I did and come back in, and the quest should be there for you. Just a friendly forewarning. But essentially what this quest has you doing is chauffeuring this little girl around town because this guy's a prick. He doesn't want to spend the afternoon with his daughter, and he thinks it's funny watching us, the Arisen, put up with her shenanigans. So that's what you're going to have to do. She gives you two rewards. One is the golden egg, which is essentially a failure, a massive goose egg, and the other one's the gold idol. We want the gold idol to give us access to the weapons. So there's a couple things you're going to have to do in order to obtain that idol. One, maintain, I like to call it a medium distance to her. If you bump into her, she's going to get pissed. She has no manners. Daddy's never around to teach her any manners. So, that's the first thing. Don't bump into her, but don't be that far away from her, or else she'll get angry that you're too far away from her, not being a good bodyguard, a good peon, if you will. So, that's the first thing. Second thing, at the very, very end of this quest, she wants to race you to a gate leading into Grand Soren. You're gonna have to let her win that race. You do those two things, you'll get the gold idol. Now, I left this first walking part in here for a very specific reason. It may not look important, but she decides to do this like Fat Joe lean back while she's running. Does like an ass plant. This may catch you off guard. Do not bump into her here. Wait for it. Wait for the up. There it is. I almost bumped into her myself. Make sure you do not bump into her there. You will fail. You'll get the golden egg. You don't want that. So after that, she's gonna want to play hide and seek with you. I'm leaving that in here just to show you where she hides. I've only done this quest a few times. I don't know if she hides somewhere else, but I found her behind the ale house every single time. So that's that. After you find her, she'll have you walk her around the market again. Make sure you maintain a medium distance. Don't be too far away, but don't bump into her. She likes to turn around and do a lot of zigzags and stuff, so make sure you're on your toes. I know. It's such a thrilling quest. Can't bump into the little girl. After that part, she gets a little parched. Arisen, bring me some water, Arisen. And you're going to have to give her a flask of water. I go to the apothecary and grab her a flask of water. If you are more prepared than I, you can already have a flask of water on you. Just hand that over to her. That'll complete that part. Then all you have to do is race her. Another tip I want to give you is when you're going to talk to her, try to be as far away from her as possible when you're pressing that B button. Or I guess circle if you play PS3. I don't have a PS3 because apparently I suck. But see, I don't kind of get anywhere near her when I'm going to press it because it can get a little glitchy. And if you even walk into her, she gets all angry and pissy. Daddy was never home. I need to be angry at the Arisen type of attitude. So watch out for that. Then, like I said, after this part, she'll walk you around the market again, or you'll walk her around the market. Actually, it kind of feels like she's walking me everywhere. And she's very cheeky. At the end of this quest, you'll either want to give her a hug or smack her in the face with your sword. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. But I highly recommend you keep her alive so you can get the reward and then do whatever you want with her after. That was a joke. Please don't call the cops on me. It's just a video game. Right. So after that, you're going to want to bring her a flask of water. This is that part right here. Make sure you get some roofies at the go to the apothecary and get a flask of water. Or like I said, if you're already more prepared than I, bring your own flask of water. That part's easy, and then after this part's the race, and all's good. Now I want to talk about the gold idol. There's several different figurines that you can get. Oh, one more thing about the race before I get into any of the figurines or anything. Voice crack. when you're racing, make sure you don't bump into her either, because she'll get pissed off. Yeah, that's that. Maintain your medium distance. I mean, unless you want to beat her, if you're that kind of person that likes to beat little children in a race, depending on how angry she gets you during the quest, you may want to beat her just to see her cry. But if you want to be nice and obtain a sweet reward, let her win the race. So, anyways, there's 3 different figurines you can get. There's a bronze, silver, and gold figurine. Gold obviously gets you the best inventory items in the shop. But there's kind of some misinformation, I guess, or differences in information online as to what exactly you get with the different figurines. I've seen that you get the same items for the silver figurine that you do for the gold figurine. So I'm not 100% positive on that, because once you give the armorer, you guys probably don't even know what armorer I'm talking about. It's the one right outside the inn. His name is Caxton in Grand Soren. That one literally right across the street from the inn, that guy. Once you give him one, you can't give him another. So that's why I say just get the gold figurine, just to be 100% sure that you're getting the best weapons. There's another merchant that you can bring the gold figurine to. Like I said, I haven't found another gold figurine. I don't know if there's others, but I haven't brought that figurine to her. I'm not sure if you get the same items or different items, so that would be something cool you could look up or find out, because there's nothing online about that. And I'm not 100% sure if there's other gold figurines around. This is just for the armorer in Grand Soren. But anyways, do not make a counterfeit. He will come back with awful weapons. Do not try to fool the man that gives you the sweet weapons. Just don't even make a counterfeit. Just keep the one you have now. I didn't make a counterfeit, but I've seen contradicting claims that if you make a counterfeit, you will still get the 30% decrease in inventory prices at the shop, and you give him the real one, and you can obtain the upgraded inventory, all the new swords and stuff. But anyways, another thing I wanted to point out is that after the quest, don't freak out. Like, oh my god, where's my gold idol? After you complete the quest, you got to go talk to the little shit again and get your reward. If you got the golden egg, you know that you failed. Just reload last checkpoint. Every time you sleep at an inn, it's considered a checkpoint. So sleep at an inn before you do this quest, just in case you fail, and reload last checkpoint. And you should be back at the inn before you did the quest, because the game likes to save over and over and over again. So right, the weapons you get from this gold idol are very high-end weapons, and they cost a lot of money. So hopefully you have a nice coin purse to buy some of these weapons. And like I said, it's a very good range of weapons for each class. You're talking maybe 2 or 3 good weapons, both weapons, secondary and primary, for each class. So great weapons, but it's going to cost you a pretty penny, or a pretty gold dragon Dogma coin. So, like I've been saying in my other videos, just doing the quests around Grand Soren and the side quests, definitely going to want to do all the Worm Hunter quests. That will net you some very, very good gold, just selling loot and stuff like that. And you should have no problem at least buying one of these items, for depending on what level you are. I was level 31, I think, when I've done this. I'm sure a lot of you have already done this already, but it is what it is. So right here, I'm just showing you the... Oh, another thing. You're going to have to talk to the Duke before you're able to give him the gold figurine. Like, if you haven't talked to the Duke yet, it's part of the main quest line, the Worm Hunter license quest line. If you can't give him this gold figurine before you talk to the Duke. So make sure you complete up all your side quests. You can keep the notice board quests, because when you go in to talk to the Duke, it's like, are you sure? All your quests will be erased if you go to talk to the Duke. So it's just side quests that actually have an ending and stuff like that, not the ones that are like kill 5 rabbits for 100 grand. You'll be able to keep those ones. Just make sure you complete all your side quests before you go talk to the Duke. After you talk to the Duke, you'll be able to come to this guy and give him the gold figurine. And I'm actually going to go through all the weapons here right now. I won't talk over that. That's kind of redundant. I've touched on everything. Remember, no counterfeits. You won't get these weapons if you try to give him a counterfeit. So yeah, that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying this game as much as I am. It's actually a pleasant surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be this good, I guess. I was expecting it to be good, but not this good. So leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want for future videos, all that kind of wonderful stuff. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
The master works all, you can't go wrong.